All right, so we're just gonna come to our comfortable position on the mat, whatever that is for you this morning. Once we get there, we're gonna close our eyes, tune into our breath, take a moment to just come into the room, into the moment, and onto our mat. Taking a nice deep breath in and exhale out. Another nice deep breath in, exhale out. On your next deep breath in, raise those arms up to the sky. And as we exhale, right hand comes down to the mat. Once we get there, left arm comes up and over, nice big stretch here. We're gonna go ahead and bring those arms up and all the way over. Left arm comes down to the mat, right arm reaches over. Last breath here. Bring both those arms up to the sky. Once we get there, take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, reaching forward. Hands come down to the floor, back stays straight. Head can stay up. It's just about a gentle stretch to the lower back here. Go ahead and walk both those hands over to the right. Gentle twist to the lower back. And we're going to come back to center with the hands and all the way over to the left. Bringing the hands back to center. And we're going to walk the hands back towards the body. Bring those legs out to a nice wide V. Taking a nice deep breath in, arms rise to the sky. As we exhale, we're going to reach for that right foot. Your hands can land wherever they will, maybe on your ankle, maybe on your toes. Wherever they land is just fine. Just giving ourselves a chance to stretch out the legs and the back this morning. Last breath here, walk those hands back towards the body. When we get back to center, we'll take a nice deep breath in, arms rise. As we exhale, we're going to reach for the left foot now. Relaxing the muscles in the legs, not letting them tighten up. Last breath here, go ahead and walk those hands back to the body. Bringing the feet back in. We're gonna make our way to hands and knees now. However you get there is just fine. Once you're there, make sure wrists and elbows are underneath the shoulders, fingertips spread out wide, knees are a little further than hip width apart. Taking a nice deep breath in, we're going to let that belly drop. Chin comes up. Hips come up for cow. And as we exhale, we're going to round the back. Tuck the chin, tuck the hips for cat. We're going to move through a few rounds of cat-cow, linking the breath with the movement, moving at your own pace. As you exhale, you should be coming down into cow. As you inhale, coming up into cat. Last breath or two here. We're going to meet in a neutral tabletop position with the back straight. And we're going to do some hip circles this morning. So we're going to circle those hips to the right, coming all the way back towards the feet, and then around to the left. Coming back up. Just opening up the hips, stretching the legs and the shoulders. Pause when we get back to tabletop, and we're going to switch sides. So we're going to circle to the left. Last circle here. Meeting back in that neutral tabletop position. Bring those knees all the way out to the edges of the mat. Bring the big toes together. Sink the hips back for child's pose. Reaching those hands out, bringing that forehead down to the mat. Last breath here. As we exhale, bring the heads up. Just slide the hands back. Keep the hips back towards the feet. Hands should be about a foot in front of you. We're going to take a nice deep breath in. As we do, we're going to rise that right hand to the sky. Opening up the heart center. So this week, it's all about expansiveness. So we're going to be opening up the heart, the chest, the throat. Reaching for the sky, bringing your gaze up with you. Last breath here, go ahead and bring that right arm down. And then as we take our next breath in, we're going to lift the left arm to the sky. Gaze follows. Last breath here, go ahead and bring that left arm back down. Bringing the hips forward, we're going to come back into our tabletop position. And once we get there, we're going to bring our right leg back, nice and straight. Toes can be pointing down or pointing back. Bring the chin up. Option to stay here or bring the left arm out for balancing table. Last breath here, go ahead and bring the hands and knees down. Lift that right wrist up and give it a good turn. Rolling the wrist out. When you're ready, bring that right hand down. Nice big breath in, lift that left leg back. Chin up. option to stay here or bring the right arm out for balancing table on the right. Last breath here, go ahead and bring those hands and knees down. Lift that left wrist up, roll it out. And bring it back down to the mat. We're going to bring our knees out wide again, bring the big toes together. Sink the hips back. This time we're going to bring the hands back towards the body a bit. Take a nice deep breath in, lift the right arm up to the sky. And then as you exhale, you're going to sweep that right arm down. You're going to come underneath the left. And you're going to bring your shoulder down to the mat. Once your shoulder and head get there, you can straighten the left arm out in front of you for a nice shoulder stretch this morning. Final breath here. Go ahead and slide that left hand back. Push the head and shoulder up. Bring that right arm out. And have it right out in front of you. Find your stability here. On your next breath, we're going to lift the left arm to the sky. And then as we exhale, we're going to sweep it down towards the mat. Bring it under the right. Shoulder comes down to the mat. Head comes down to the mat. Right arm out straight. Pausing here for a few breaths. Last breath here, go ahead and slide that right arm back towards the body. Lift the head and shoulders, bring the left arm back in. We're going to go ahead and find our way down onto the mat now. However you get there is just fine. We're going to straighten our legs out in a seated position. Taking a nice deep breath in, arms rise to the sky. As we exhale, we're folding forward here, reaching for our toes. Pausing here for a few breaths. Relax the legs. No tightening the muscles. Go ahead and walk those hands back towards the body and then come all the way down onto your back. Once you get there, we're going to take a nice big full body stretch. So point the toes, lift the arms up and over, reaching with the hands and the feet. Last breath here, go ahead and bring those arms up and over, down by your side. We're going to put a bend to the right knee. We're going to grab our leg behind the right knee. So you're lifting the foot up, knee is bent, grabbing the leg behind the right knee. Straightening out that right leg as much as possible. Just pulling it towards the body. Gentle stretch to the legs here. We're going to go ahead and release that leg down. Put a bend to that knee. Bring it down to the mat and then straighten it out. We're going to do the same on the left. So bend to the left knee, grabbing the leg just below the left knee behind the thigh, straightening the left leg as much as possible, pulling towards the body. Last breath here, go ahead and put a bend to that knee, bringing that back down. Bringing both knees up now. Nice big breath in, straighten both legs out, up to the sky. Allowing for the change of blood flow in the legs here. Tighten the tummy. Feel this in your core. Last breath or two here. Go ahead and put a bend to those knees. Bring the feet back down to the mats. We're going to heel toe our feet to the edges of the mat. Knees should still be bent. And we're going to move through some windmills. So take a nice deep breath in as you exhale. Let both knees fall to the right. We're not going to pause. We're going to inhale them back up to center. And then exhale both knees down to the left. We're going to continue this movement going at your own pace. Giving the lower back a gentle massage. Continuing to stretch out the legs and the lower back this morning. Last breath or two here. Bring our knees back up to center. Heel toe the feet back together. We're going to stretch the legs out nice and long. Bring the arms up and overhead. I want you to walk both feet over to the right side of the mat. And then both hands over to the right side of the mat. This is called banana pose. So this should be giving you a nice long stretch on the left side of the body, all the way from the toes up to the arms. So you're reaching with both the feet and the arms to the right. And then we'll bring both the feet and the hands back to center. Pausing here for a full breath in and exhale out. And go ahead and walk both of your feet over to the left side of the mat and both of the hands over to the left side of the mat for banana on the left. Again, you should be feeling a nice stretch all the way from your feet to your arms on the right side. Last breath here. Go ahead and walk those hands and feet back to center. We're going to bring the arms up and over down by our side. Arms can come all the way out to the side. Palms up if you would like to receive energy. Palms down if you need to ground your energy. Just Spread the legs out a bit, let the feet splay out. Moving into savasana now. Close the eyes. Allow the head, the neck, the shoulders to relax. Allow the arms to relax. Relaxing the back, the hips, the thighs, the knees, the feet. Tuning into the breath. Just focusing on each inhale and each exhale. Inner union between your own feminine and masculine energy must occur before you can fully surrender to true love. By developing your feminine and masculine energy, you come to really know who you are and create wholeness within. When you feel whole, you can fully surrender to another because there is no question in your mind about who you are. There is no need to control or hide behind a mask. All that is required of you is your presence. As you let yourself simply be, you will shift into new levels and deeper understandings of what it means to truly be united with another. Each of you is whole, and each of you is independent. Yet you come together in the most beautiful way to share your lives as one. All because you nurtured yourself first, creating love from within. Slowly begin to wiggle the fingers and toes, just gently coming back into the present moment. when you're ready, we're going to gently roll over to the right, coming into the fetal position, arms underneath the head, resetting the body for the day. On the next breath, we're going to come back to our seated position, taking our time to get there. No rush. And close our eyes. Lift the chin, lift the chest, put the shoulders back. Set an intention for the day. How can you be more expansive today? How can you be more open to what comes to you today? Give yourself permission to take up space and be present in your life. I'm going to take one final deep breath together. Nice big breath in, arms rise to the sky. Palms together, hands to heart center. Bowing in. Thank yourself for showing up on the mat today. And I want to thank you for practicing with me today.